Hey, I'm Crystal. I'm a current fourth year in the MSTP program here at the University of Michigan. So I wanted to chat a little bit about what it was like to choose a PhD lab. It's a really big decision and one that sort of dictates how you'll feel during your PhD portion. So the way that we did it at Michigan was that between my M1 and M2 year, we had the option to either do a 4-week rotation, a sort of traditional lab rotation, or we had the option to do 4 1-week rotations. And these mini rotations, essentially the idea was just to meet people, talk to people, go to a lab meeting, sort of get the sense of the culture of the lab, the mentorship style, and help you make a decision about whether or not you wanted to do a longer rotation in that lab without sort of upfront sinking 4 weeks of time. So I opted to do that. So I did the 4 1-week rotations. And then from those 4 rotations that I did, I ended up picking 2 that I did longer, more traditional rotations in, sort of after, it was between sort of the M2 and M3-ish years after clinical year when I was taking step 1 and step 2. And then I ended up joining the lab that I did my first rotation in. And I think that, ultimately I feel very lucky. I love my PhD lab. I love my mentor. I love the people that I work with and the project that I'm working on. But I know that for some of my cohort mates, it wasn't always that easy. And there's a lot of support that Michigan MSTP lends to that. I've had friends do, 3 or 4 rotations. I've had cohort mates who have started their PhD in a lab and then ended up switching to a different mentor because the fit wasn't right. And the MSTP was so supportive throughout all of that. And I think that's one of the strengths really of the Michigan MSTP.